up as the runt of the family. His father called him that, the runt. His older siblings were good-looking and strong and handsome and athletic and academic, and Bobby was none of those things. Family meant everything to Bobby Kennedy. Bobby and Ethel got married and had 11 kids. Surprisingly, he was a very good father. He found his role, his meaning in life as a kind of family protector. When Jack Kennedy ran for president, he needed somebody like Bobby to do all the hard jobs. He gave every bit of his energy and soul to his brother's campaign.
After the assassination of his brother, he was a totally different man.
He was absolutely distraught, but it also led to a new level of spiritual search and spiritual belief. He became a remarkable candidate.
I am announcing today my candidacy for the presidency of the United States. I do not run for the presidency merely to oppose any man, but to propose new policy.
He was a young man who could bridge the gap between both black and white, young and old, haves and have-nots.
He began to touch people who were on the margins, people who no one paid any attention to, and really make a difference in their lives and really inspire others to get involved.
Bobby had a unique human way of reaching out to these people. Maybe because he'd been this little forgotten boy himself, he was able to reach out and touch people.
He soon became a great champion for the civil rights movement, and we saw in him great hope.
What I think is quite clear is that we can work together in the last analysis, and that what has been going on within the United States over the period of the last 3 years, the divisions, the violence, the disenchantment with our society, the divisions whether it's between blacks and whites, between the poor and the more affluent, or between age groups, or on the war in Vietnam, that we can start to work together. We are a great country, a selfless country, and a compassionate country. And I intend to make that my basis for running and over the period of time. My thanks to all of you, and now on to Chicago, and let's win there.
When Bobby Kennedy finished his victory address, he was hustled off the stage by his protector. Ethel was separated briefly from him, and an angry Palestinian named Sirhan decided that Bobby was too supportive of Israel and got himself a small, cheap pistol. And after Bobby was coming through this pantryway, and Sirhan stepped out and shot him in the head with his pistol.
That assassination reached into the heart of the nation and ripped out its heart.
What happened was, I think, the series of assassinations destroyed the fabric of this country's belief in itself.
Someone described it as the rug being pulled out from underneath an entire generation. And that's what it felt like.
But it's important to remember, you may stop the man, but you will never stop the vision, stop the dream, or stop the integrity of those who choose to live on with the dream.
The song really began with Harvey Weinstein coming up with this idea that the end of the movie needed a bit of an anthem. It needed something that was uplifting, because the movie is a passion play in many ways, and we all know how this film is going to end, and it's profound and it's devastating, and he felt that it might help inspire people. It's a song called "Never Gonna Break My Faith."
They brought on Aretha Franklin to sing the song. From there, it turned into a duet with Mary J. Blige and Aretha. Then we brought in the Harlem Boys Choir. Yeah. So it's a big event record.
You were by my side. You can lie to a child with a smiling face. Tell me that color ain't about a race. You can cast the first stone. You can break my bones, but you're never gonna break. You're never gonna break my faith.
Bryan Adams wrote the song. Bryan Adams is an amazing songwriter. He wrote the song specifically for the movie.
The lyrics are stunning. I've never heard such a lyric so deep and so heavy and so terrifically meaningful.
Those we lose before that time, I pray their souls will find the light. I know that the day will surely come when it's well with we will be done.
This song is really important to the film because people had put so much faith into Bobby, and the song is basically saying, I'm gonna move forward, I'm gonna keep going no matter what. We're not gonna let Bobby die in vain.
I think a movie like this can actually, hopefully, open people's minds.
I think overall the message really is about love. Love thy neighbor as thyself.
Our lives on this planet are too short. The work to be done is too great. But we can perhaps remember that those who live with us are our brothers, that they share with us the same short moment of life.
For those we lose before that time.
It's America. It's American history at its best. And that people need to be in touch with that part of the fabric of their existence. They need to get into looking once again into the heart and soul of what this nation is really about and see that essential good is in their midst. And I think this picture helps reveal that.